Hello children, Nanny G calling in again today from Wonga Bonga land, and here's Jake, he's my pet parrot, sitting up here beside me, being good, aren't you Jake? He's being good. Jake doesn't talk hardly at all, basically it's a whisper, usually whispering in my ear. What's that Jake? I've got something on my shoulder, oh, what could it be? Was it a piece of pavlova? Have you put a piece of pavlova there? No? Oh. Oh, I wonder what it is. Oh, Jake, it's a snake. Oh, it's a snake, Jake. Oh, look at that. Oh, he's laughing. I don't like that snake. I don't like snakes. Well, we might come after you, Jake. Oh, you just would like him, wouldn't you? I can just tell. Well, I'm not going to give him to you. You can go sit on your perch for a minute. And I am going to get, children, my secret weapon. Here it is here. We're going to deal with the snake. Yes, we are. Oh, he's fallen to the ground. Oh, hang on. There we go. We got rid of that snake, didn't we, children? Well, today I have got a story for you. And the story is about a giraffe and how giraffes from the long ago only had short necks, you know. They did. And it was kind of dangerous. And look, here he is. Here's our giraffe, and look how short his neck is. Well, in the long, long time ago, when some animals had an extra toe, giraffes only had short necks. Yes, they did. They had short necks, you know. So that when the sun was very strong, well, the grass dried out all wrinkly and wrong, and a big giraffe stood up with a snort, and he looked at birds in the treetops, picking leaves of every different sort. Yes, he did. Well, you would too, wouldn't you, if you saw leaves and birds picking on them and you only had wrinkly, dried out grass? That would be awful. Well, he said if we had the very longest necks of animals all, and we knew we wouldn't ever topple or fall, well, treetops would be our very own sort of hay. And we could graze on them every single day. What a wonderful idea. Well, an anteater who was standing nearby, he said he could tell them a way that they could try to get those long necks that they so wished for. He said, but it's scary. Nevertheless, the giraffe said, well, tell us more. I'd like to know a little bit more about how to get long necks. Well, he said, just find the strongest crocodiles of them all and get into a neck-tugging free-for-all. Then heave and then ho, lots and lots and lots, until your big feet just look like little dots. Yes, indeed. Like a big tall person who looks down at their feet and just says, little dots. Yeah. Well, the biggest giraffe, well, he wasn't that bright, which means he wasn't very brainy. But he thought the anteater might be right. So he ordered his rather worried little clan down to the river, and off they all ran. Look at those crocodiles in the river, just waiting. Well, standing at the shore, they wanted to scram, but the big one said, we can do this. Yes, we can. They all put their heads in the waters bright, and those crocodiles, those ones there, oh, look at them. They clamped onto their necks good and tight. Yes, they did. And there was an almighty, all out tug of war. Everyone pulled and they pulled like they'd never pulled before. The crocodiles held on craftily. They wanted a meal. Well, for all the daylight they would have wanted a meal, really. All daylight they held on tight. Ooh. And the giraffes were scared, and they were filled with fright. They fought back with all their burly animal might. By now their necks were stretched very long. That's right. And finally they all got free and ran away, all tangled up in distress and dismay. Oh, the poor things. Oh, I'll just turn the page and show you what happened. But eventually They stood up tall to reach the highest, loftiest, tallest trees of them all. Look at this. Oops, there we go. There we go. There we are. How about that? Oh, look. Their necks are tall now. Look at them. They've been stretched. And to this day, we must fully admire those brave giraffes who fought in battle dire. Yes, they did. For since that time to this, giraffes have all grown tall. Why, they're the tallest, highest animals of them all, aren't they? Look at that. See, they're reaching up to the leaves in the trees. Look at that. They've still got long legs, but now they've got long necks as well. How lovely. Then they're doing pretty well, aren't they, giraffes? Well, hang on a minute. Oh, there goes my phone again. Oh, I wonder what. Oh, let's have a look. Let's have a look. Hello, NannyG here. Oh, it's you, Jake. You're calling from further away. I see. After the snake episode, I'm not surprised. Yes, you've been feeding the pigs chocolate truffles. Well, Jake, they don't eat chocolate truffles. They eat truffles that are under trees, Jake. Okay? No more chocolate truffles for the pigs, all right? Okay. Goodbye, Jake. Bye. I'll see you later. Come home later. Bye. Oh, silly Jake. He's a silly bird sometimes. Fancy feeding chocolate truffles to pigs. Well, now I have a little fact here, a little sort of a fun fact that I'd like to read you that I found in a book, and I thought you might like it. Well, if you're scared of ghosts, children, just go down to the store and buy a big creepy mask, like a scream mask or something like that. Put it on in bed when you go to bed at night, and when the ghosts come round, you just pull the blanket off and you go, ah! And the ghosts go, oh! And they're off and running away, and they just won't come back if you wear a scream mask or a funny mask. Some kind of terrible, big, ugly, boogly mask. All right, children, that's all for today. You tune in again to NannyG, and I'll make your hair turn pink. I will. And we'll read you another story another day, all right? Bye-bye for now, dears. Look after yourselves and be good, and always eat lollies for breakfast. Yes. Bye.